You're watching The Friday Club, Channel 27 in Evanston.
It's the Friday Night Club, so be ready, 'cause you won't get enough. 'Cause we'll have some fun doing Evanston. Won't you come with us? The Friday Club. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Friday Club. We're Group Gomez. We're glad to be here on the television premiere of this wonderful, new, and innovative show. There's someone very important I'd like to introduce you to, the Master of Ceremonies. Yes, the president of the club himself, Dan Carlson.
I'd like to bring out this the first guest at this point on the Friday Club. Hope she's ready. As I said, she's a TV writer, written for Channel 7, Channel 2, working on something for HBO, said all that stuff. We can have her out here. And Michelle Rifkin, if you give her a big hand. You've written for Channel 2. You've written for the show The Magic Door for a long time. That's right. To what? So how long have you been writing for that?
I've been writing for them about 7 years.
7 years. How did you get started in that?
Well, I read an article in the paper that there was a writer's workshop at the Victory Gardens Theater with Alan Gross, and I decided to go. I'd always liked writing. And one thing led to another. I met someone who knew someone on the Magic Door, and they needed a staff writer, and I turned in some samples, and they liked them, and
so
the ball started rolling.
Been there ever since.
Right.
Do you just write scripts for them, or do you, like, when they give you a show to do you do the whole show, like, say, lyrics to the music? And
yes. Every show has an original song, and whoever the writer is that is assigned to that show writes their own lyrics.
So there are different writers doing different shows?
We have we started out, when I first started out 7 years ago, with 4 writers. Mm-hmm. One wrote a show per month, and now we write teams mainly. I write a lot of shows myself, but we do have like 4 teams that alternate, pick topics, and just, we get general assignments.
I understand you told me you studied with Neil Simon's brother.
Right.
At Northwestern?
Well, I couldn't get to Neil, so I had to settle for his brother, which wasn't too bad. I mean, a little known man, but he isn't really. He was the head writer of the Danny Thomas Show with Marjorie Lord, and he taught a workshop in comedy writing at Northwestern, and I worked with him there.
And his name is Danny Simon?
Danny Simon, right.
You were telling me about The Odd Couple.
Right. He, years ago, he divorced his wife, and he went to live with another divorced man. And he was the one who actually started the original Odd Couple. In fact, it all started over a brisket that got burned. He was cooking one night, and his friend was supposed to come home for dinner, and he didn't come home on time, and they had a big argument over this roast beef. And he started jotting things down, and he just got real busy. He was busy with the Danny Thomas Show at the time, and he gave it to his brother Neil, and voila, so came the Odd Couple. Yeah, Neil made millions, and
Neil's rich.
He's still making brisket, right? And he's traveling around to different colleges,
Doesn't sound quite fair to me.
Well, brothers, what can I tell you?
It says you've been nominated for 5 Emmys, and you have won 2, is that
correct?
Correct. And that was for?
The Magic Door.
Both
now called Beyond the Magic Door.
Beyond the Magic Door.
Right.
And I understand that it's not the same. Room, zoom, zoom.
No. Well,
song?
we went from a room, zoom, zoom, and then when I started, it was open, come open, the magic door with me. And now it's a song that I wrote the lyrics for, but I cannot remember them.
You can't remember it,
I hear them every week, and Yes, I really, it's just something that's so familiar to me that it's gone.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like this show I'm sure will be soon.
No.
I understand that, we all get like an image of someone, a writer sitting at a typewriter, typing everything out, old beat-up typewriter, but I understand you use a word processor.
Right.
That isn't
No beat-up typewriter, right. I sit in a nice office in my home, and I have a word processor and a printer, and it's very automated.
It's all air-conditioned, I bet,
It's all
too.
air-conditioned, right.
I don't know about that. I just had the image, these guys smoking cigars and stuff,
No, not anymore.
You also did a show called Candle to Candle, which was
Right.
on cable all over the country, is that right?
Correct. It was a national cable show. It was produced by WJUF, which is a Jewish cable station that is aired nationally. And it was an hour special, and it starred Mike Burstyn, who is not that well known in this part of the country, but he did play Barnum. He was the lead in Barnum in New York.
Oh, okay.
It was a fun thing.
Now, that was a year ago, correct?
That was just this last winter.
Okay, 1983. All right. And now what are you working on?
I'm working on an independent project right now. I'm working on a screenplay and have nice hopes for it. It's my own thing, and I'm going to Los Angeles Sunday. Hopefully we'll sell it.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll sell it.
Hopefully. If not, I'll be back here.
Production company. Yeah, you'll be back
Right.
on the Friday Club.
Right.
Where all of us losers have ended up. Well, it's been very nice talking to you.
It's been nice talking to you, Dan.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I was just wondering about your Pop-Tarts.
I knew you were eyeing those. It's, we don't pay the guests here, but we like to, people say, well, give them money, but money isn't important to me. Money isn't important to me. I want to give you something that's very important to me. So, strawberry frosted?
Well, I prefer the double chocolate fudge, but if that's all you have,
I left those in the car.
Those were the melted ones.
Yeah, well, they were sitting in the trunk all weekend.
Okay.
There you go. I'll give you the unbroken one.
Oh,
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much,
And,
Dan.
Thank you. I guess we'll go to that clip with the twins now.
Hi. We're sisters. We're twins. I'm Laura. And I'm Linda. Hi.
So how'd you guys meet?
Oh, we're just good friends. Yeah, we met when we were little. We played with each other all the time. And you know how they say when good friends, when they hang around each other, they start picking up different habits? Well, we started looking like each other. It was weird. And it got to a point where we just looked so much like each other, we decided that we were going to become twins. So we got the legal papers and changed our last names. We're twins now. It's the same last names. Mm-hmm. Right. As a matter of fact, we're getting an operation out of it. We're going to be Siamese twins because we can't stand being apart from each other. Yeah, it's kind of a controversial thing, in fact, and it's raised a lot of medical and moral questions. Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. But we figure we'll be breakers in the field doing it. Yeah.
So, what do you do in your spare time?
Oh, we go out on dates together. Sometimes we even get guys to go with us. Yeah. We go out with usually other twins. It's a prerequisite. Yeah.
So, where do you live?
Well, I live in Chicago. And I live in Lake Forest.
And how do you manage to live so far apart?
It's hard. How do we manage? Well, we manage. We manage.
I heard you guys
It's hard,
were
though.
Siamese twins before.
Yeah. No, well, we're gonna be. No, we gotta do something. Oh no! I know. Are we taping right now? Shoulder. We thought we want to get a twin audience. We feel that it's been really discriminated against, the twins. I mean, they grow up. We want to tell you about it and make people aware of this problem. The trials and the joys of being twins. Yeah. Really.
It was Linda and Laura Good. They'll be on the show weekly with those just powerful videotape segments. Now the next thing we're going to do is we have a regular on the show, Chef Otto. So let's move on into there. Okay. Now what are you going to do for us today?
What I'm going to make for us today is a recipe that has been passed down through our family for generations. What it is it's a tuna bran ball fondue with a mint sauce. It really is very good. I'll tell you what you need. And if you are interested in this recipe, in care of this station, you can send to recipes week number 1. What you need is a can of tuna, and you should have a can opener when you open it, because when it's not good when you don't. And bran, obviously, milk, mayonnaise, and it's
Milk. I missed something. Where's the milk? Thermos. Okay, milk.
All right. Now, what's needed now is when you have your tuna nice and mushed up like tuna should be, you should use some.
I noticed you're wearing protective gloves on your hands.
That's absolutely correct. When using tuna, you should always wear protective gloves.
Okay.
Put the mayonnaise in now. You mash the mayonnaise with. You mash the mayonnaise with the tuna, and then you put in the bran.
I get the feeling I'm going to have to eat these things too.
Well, Dan, I'll tell you, if you don't, I sure will, because my mouth is watering already. There's our first ball. Now, that's how the balls are made, and I really don't want to make any more. So now I'm going to make the sauce, and what you need is a thermos full of milk, and if you can't afford mint leaves, toothpaste does just fine.
Looks great.
Thanks.
I wish we could get a camera to look in this. It's just really beautiful.
This is to be mixed up. A little mayonnaise.
Oh. Uh-huh.
I think it's imperative to remind everybody out there that when they're cooking, not to get carried away. Remember, cooking is just basically a form of, it's a prequel to eating. And when you cook, pretty much the end result will be eating it, what you cook. So, just a little word of warning.
I wanted to ask you a question, just to get sidetracked a little bit.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you use toaster ovens at all. I did a show about toaster ovens. I was curious if you used them at all.
No, I really am against toaster ovens.
Okay. Sure, that's fine with me.
Oh,
sorry.
There is a small story behind this. My little sister, when she was about 4 years old, she was taking a bath, and I dropped the toaster oven while it was plugged into the bathtub, and she was electrocuted. I don't know, I just have always...
Kind of a funny story.
Well, we should never have kept the bathtub in the kitchen.
Let's say we get back to the food here.
All right, here. Now that the tuna ball is hardened up and the sauce is, I didn't bring any fondue prongs, so I have a compass. You can use this pencil.
Oh, thanks.
If you,
they're not really sticking too well.
that's because I didn't.
What about if you throw some tuna in there, then put your hand and grab it back out? Yeah? Put it in there.
There you go.
Now what? Now what? Here.
Oh, here you go. Now just take a taste. Trust me, it may look good, but it
tastes even better, right? I've heard this before.
Tell you what. I'll let you play with those for a while. I'm gonna
play with what?
The
food?
Sure.
Gee, can you get a shot of this? This looks pretty appetizing here. You got that there? Look, he's seasoning it with bran a little bit there. Pretty good, huh? Nice. What about, now see, well, actually I should try some, huh?
Yeah. You might want to.
I really don't want to do this. Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh,
I didn't think he was really going to do that.
all right, well, Adam, or Otto as I call you, it's been beautiful. Jesus Christ. You're really a master. right to week one. Adam, it's been nice seeing you. Now we got a number from Group Gomez. Go band.
Every time difficulties come and go, I will not feel my death. Think about it more and more until it's less complete. It's subjective if you want to connect it step by step. It's connected. Get together your hopes and dreams and plans in your head. Take your day and shape it any way that you may learn. They seem quite hard at first. This is how you learn. Destiny is in your hands. Just focus on your goal. Can answer without doubt. It strives to let you know. It's reflecting in the guide running through this life. It's perfecting. It's a little reason to deny. Hey! Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
This is Jim Sostek at the Custer Street Fair. It's in its 12th year, as we mentioned before, and you are fair coordinator.
That's right.
That's right.
The fair started 12 years ago. Jerry and Jennifer Morris from Off the Hoof Leather Goods started as a community, kind of a party, block party. And now it's grown in this 12th year to an attraction that brings in about 30,000 people to a free event. The entertainment is free. There's no admission to the event.
At all, right?
None at all. Of course, if you want to buy something, you pay for it.
Okay.
We have two entertainment stages. We have a music stage, which runs continuously for the 2 days. We have Sergio Bazard and the Latin Jazz Ensemble, the Whoopie Makers, the Dixieland Jazz Band. We have an American Indian drum and dance group. And on our variety stage, we have circus entertainers.
Got your program here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow and 10 o'clock on Sunday. Goes till dusk.
Till dusk.
Right.
And then I'm sure there's lots of parties afterwards.
Lots of parties afterwards, and we also have an international food festival inside the fair. We have about 23 restaurants and food vendors
Okay, so just having all different kinds of food,
All
like
different kinds
Taste
of
of Chicago. As it
That's
were.
right, that kind of.
Well, that sounds great. Everyone will have to come out and see this for sure. It starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and it'll be Sunday at 10 o'clock, and then goes till dusk both days. So we will be sure to see you out there. It was nice meeting you, John.
Nice meeting you too. Congratulations.
Okay, we'll go to the band.
Let's find a better way. They think that it's easy, only child's play. But I have to please me. I guess things will get better day to day. Though I know it's not what I've been told. Discouragement can be a heavy load. They think that it's easy, only child's play. But I have to please me, so I guess things will get better day to day. Stopping enough, where's it is, yeah. Crazy life, what's your business? Say to myself, I say keep it going, keep it growing. Everybody's got their job to do. Sacrifice a lot for happiness. Thank you.
Should I hold it like this?
No, you could just
Is this
put it.
thing on? Testing.
Well,
Is this thing on?
I'll help you out here, sir.
All right.
There you go. Got it?
Well, my name's Jim Bob Jones, Dan, and I'm from a white middle-class Christian youth group called Sods for God, and it was just important for me to get on the show because I think the people, the youth of America, needs to be turned around and has to go in a different direction than they're going to right now. So I think it's important to get this thing out in the open.
Now, what's your group called again?
Sods for God.
Sods for God. Now,
Yes,
What,
and,
what exactly is sods?
Well, you know, it's...
Not familiar with that.
Dan, the name's not important. What's important is some of the projects we're working on right now. Like, for example, one of the most important things we're doing right now is we're going on a record burning crusade.
That's good.
Because there's some records out there that just aren't good. Have you heard of that guy with Ziggy Osbourne? You know the guy that bites...
I think it's Ozzy Osbourne. Sorry to correct you there, but...
Ozzy Osbourne bites the heads off rats.
Yeah?
If you listen to his records, they're satanic. He's a devil worshiper. He's an actual manifestation of the Lord, of the devil himself. And not only that, but there's subliminal messages on the records.
Oh, there are, huh?
There are subliminal messages. Would you like a chicken McNugget,
please.
Dan?
I didn't want the sauce.
I'm sorry. There's these subliminal messages that make these kids go out and do terrible things. And it's just a bad thing, so we're burning them records there.
You mind if I I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Sure. All right. Another thing we're working on, I was looking through the reader here, through the for sale section. I was looking for a flamethrower, to burn the records. And I found this. This is just really disgusting here. Can you see this?
I feel better now.
This is disgusting, Dan. This is a disgrace. Listen to this.
Let me see that.
SEX over the phone. Krista and her girlfriends will give
We got the phone going here?
will give you wire melting conversations as hot as
We got the phone going?
WETDREAM.
What do we got here? Should we call this? Let's see what this is about, Jim Bob.
Don't call that number.
What's the problem?
That's a sin.
I don't think I've heard that one yet. Okay.
Terrible.
Okay, I think I've had about enough of this. I think we better move on to something else.
Well, it was
now.
nice to meet you, Dan.
Real nice to meet you, too. Jim Bob, is that it?
Yeah, that's my name.
Okay, well, how much time do we got here? We got a lot of time?
10 minutes.
All right, let's run the videotape. Okay, hi, we're here. Are you getting this in the shot? Winnetka Children's Fair. Here, we're in Winnetka. We're gonna check out some rides. I'm personally pretty excited about a few of them. I'd like to show you right now. Tubs of Fun, I've got high hopes for. Candy Castle looks real good. And we went over before, and it looks like Fish Pond is, they're really catching some fish over there. So, you wanna go over? Let's take a look. I'm gonna take this map right now and I'm gonna fold it and I'm gonna put it in my back pocket, which is what everybody seems to be doing. So we're all set. Can you get a shot of this? This is the ride I was telling you about, Tubs of Fun. See, I was told by an expert here that that ride is known as a puker. So you get on there and you turn around and around and you throw up. There we obviously have some Winnetka residents, if you want to pan over there and say hi. And Sue Carlson was very heavily involved. She worked the bumper cars yesterday from 4 till 7, right? Yeah. Well, what's our ticket situation here? We have a few tickets or what? Do we have 9 tickets? What can we do for 9 tickets? There's another fellow video artist. He's taping the scene. It's nice to see him today out here at the Winnetka Children's Fair. Mike, that's Mike right there. Okay. There you go. You like flash in there. Then you're either running low on tape or battery. Oh, great, okay. Well, that's nice. Love no picture there, huh? Anybody for Pop-Tarts before, Pop-Tart there, Pop-Tart, okay. Here we go. We got a few, might as well get rid of them. I have some more in the car, but there you go. Who else? You can eat it all yourself if you want. Who else do you want? Wants one? Bruce? Right, hey, good. 2 points for Bruce, all right. Like that. Okay, well, I'd like to thank the members of the crew tonight, introduce you to a few. There's Joe Rosner, who's directing for us. I don't think there's a camera in the control room. There he is, Joe Rosner. All right. And how are you, Joe? All right, all right. Of course, there's CG operator Winston. Winston, how are you? Fine, Dan. You're a kook. Love you, Dan. Oh, that's really nice. This sick man. All right, thanks for coming. If you'd like to come see the show, just show up here, 8 o'clock Friday nights, and we'll get you in, seat you down, and have a good time. Where's that? And what? Oh, we're at Dempster and Hartree, Cablevision, 2100 Dempster. Dempster and Hartree. And well, if you get here at 8:30 before the show, it'll be great, and it'll be a fun time. So watch every week. It'll be rerun Wednesday. And here's another tune from Group Gomez. Good night.
Thank you, everybody.